Good evening. Come in. Come on in. Come have a seat. So, what brings you to see Clara, the clairvoyant, today? You heard that I could help you answer some deep life questions. Well, you came to the right place. So, I always start a session with some lavender aroma. We need to clear the air, clear it, and get good energy here. Because we want to get rid of the bad energy. So we can get the answers that you are so looking for tonight. Okay. I have some water here. And I'm just gonna fill this up a little bit. Just enough. And then I have some lavender oil, aromatherapy. But if you are in the mood, we also have peppermint. So what would you like? Lavender? You heard that's calming. You would be correct. It is calming. Peppermint can wake up the senses, and lavender is going to calm them. Good choice. All right, let's take this and do a couple drops in here. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, just a couple we need. All right, I'm gonna put the top on here. Here we go. And then, oh, look at that. And we're going to clear the area here. Let's push it towards you. We're going to surround you with this. To clear all the negative thoughts. Move this a little closer to you. All the negative thoughts and all the negative energy that you may be holding. So you can go on from here and feel much more confident and calm and less self-conscious. open your heart to all the good things that will come your way. All right. Let's take what's left. The little bit that's left of the negative energy there. Just a little bit's left right there. And a little bit right there. I can see your aura. And it's clearing. Okay. All right. And before we begin, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Are you ready? In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more. Do you feel it? And we welcome in all the positive energy, all the good vibrations, all surrounding us right here to answer all the questions that you have for me tonight. Okay, let's begin. So, we are going to start with the 8-ball. This is a magic 8-ball. You can ask it any question and it will give you the answer, but only once you are prepared to hear them. Are you prepared? To ask the 8-ball the questions that you want the answer to. I'm going to set this down, and I'm just going to send good energy before we ask the first question. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you ask the 8-ball a question. Go ahead. What question do you have for my magic 8-ball? Now think about it. You get 3 questions for my magic 8-ball. So, think hard about what questions you want to ask. All right. Are you ready? Okay. Go ahead and ask the question. Okay. Are you ready for the answer? you get to ask another question. The universe is not ready to answer that question yet. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Think about it. Okay, what would you like to ask the 8-ball? Okay. Here we go. Let's get the answer for you. Okay. It says answer unclear, ask later. We may be asking the 8-ball wrong. I'm gonna try again. Sometimes we just may have to move on because the energy is not clear yet. Okay. I have an answer for you. It says prospect good. So, is that the answer you wanted to hear? I thought so. Okay, let's ask the magic 8-ball one more question. Alright, let's see if we can get a little more positive energy going here for the magic 8-ball. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Are you ready? Alright. Let's roll it. Roll it up a bit. And see if we can get all the good energy moving in here. Here. Do you want to see? We're really moving that energy in there. Alright. Let's see if it comes up with something. I have to hold it like this. Okay. One more question you get to ask. Are you ready? Okay. Ask the question. Okay. Here comes the answer. It works best if we really move it around in there. Okay. Let's see what it says. It says positively. See, we just had to get the good energy moving around. So, there are your answers to your questions for the magic 8-ball, 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 8-ball. And now we move on to the tarot. Have you ever had your tarot read? Well, you picked the perfect time to come because it's going to be a full moon tonight. And as you can see, I have this guided tarot. this is brand new. This is a brand new deck. Do you see this? Guided. Tarot. Okay. You can learn how to do tarot right at home. You can go through this book and it will tell you all of the different meanings of all the cards. Alright. Now let's take out the tarot deck. But a tarot deck should be cleansed with each use. See that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? So we're going to take this out and we're going to give the deck some good energy. Alright. As you can see, it's a brand new box. And look what's right there. The Fool. Have you been made a fool of? Okay. Brand new and just for you. So we are going to take the cards and we're also going to cleanse them. Are you ready? Okay. Going to give them good energy. All the good energy we need to surround us and to cover the cards for your reading. Alright. Okay, so let's cut the cards. We're gonna tap, 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 tap. Are you ready? We're gonna cut the cards. And what is that? The Page of Pentacles. Okay. We're gonna shuffle. Gonna shuffle these cards. Alright. And I'm going to one. And pick one more. Okay, I see it. Yes, that one. Okay. So, the Queen of Wands. Do you see that you are the queen and you are in charge? You're sitting on your throne with your crown and with your scepter. You are the leader of your own destiny. No one tells you what to do or where to go because you have learned life lessons, sometimes the hard way, but you are now in your throne and living your best life. And you see, she has a companion by her, and she has the lion protecting her. And you see the sunflower, so she has lions protecting her, and she has a companion there. So you are on the right path. I know sometimes it doesn't feel that way, and you do not feel like the queen of your own destiny or the king, but just know that every lesson is a lesson learned so that you know how to do things differently the next time, and you have learned that lesson. Next up, do you see how they feel caged in there? And they're all battling each other. Who are you battling? Who are you in a battle with right now? Because sometimes battling others for affection or for attention or for any kind of acceptance is not a battle worth fighting, because you sometimes are looking for the acceptance of people that you know will never give it to you. And a lot of times that's why we are seeking it, because we think there's some point that that person will give us that acceptance, that attention, that love that we are so desperately trying to get from them. But if they are not willing to give it freely, then it's not worth having. So instead of fighting against it, you just need to let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And I know it can be painful. I know sometimes it feels like you're losing a part of yourself. But I can honestly tell you that you'll be gaining more than you'll be losing. Because, do you see this battle here? They're all fighting each other and there is no winning. And when you are battling for someone's affection, someone's love, someone's attention that you know that hasn't given it to you, and you know that they probably won't, that's what this battle looks like. You against 4 of their personalities. there's no winning against any of them. So, it's time to let that go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Yep. Right now, so close your eyes and say, I let it go. I let him go. I let her go. I let trying to be accepted or to win their love or affection go. I deserve that without having to try. It should just be given freely, 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 freely. That's a big card for you. Okay. Oh. The Hangman. Do you see if it's this way? It looks like he's dancing. It actually looks like a fun card. But right now, things feel upside down. They feel little. They just don't feel right like they're supposed to. And do you see though? He still has like that halo around him. Still has that glow. So, things are not lost. But you have to go from feeling like this to feeling like this. And as we've seen in the last card, it's the same concept for your reading. For you to quit feeling like you're just hanging around, waiting for someone's affection, waiting for somebody's love, waiting for somebody's approval. They are never going to give it to you. So, until you quit hanging around for that, pun intended, that you are never going to get it from this person. So you have to let them go. So you can be like this. So whoever you are thinking of, it's very important. Sometimes we feel like we have this cord attached, and it's very strong, and sometimes we think people feel like maybe our soulmate, our soul connection, our souls are tied together, but that does not always mean that that is the right person for you. You have to you have to discern if you're chasing or if it's given willingly. Sometimes when we're young and we do have to think that we have to earn approval or earn our love from maybe a parent or a sibling, that then we get used to those types of soul bonds, and so that's what feels familiar to us. But it's a false sense of a soul tie. It's actually a trauma bond. We're bonding to them because it feels familiar to us, but it's very exhausting, and it's honestly a big waste of time. So you have to really decipher, and so what you're reading tonight is telling me is that whoever you came here with the intention of getting answers about, that I know it's hard to hear, but it's time to let them go. You have to let them go, and we are going to do some cord cutting before we are done here. Okay, let's pull 2 more cards. You know what they say? When people show you who they are, believe them. And that is so true. They aren't going to change, and they may cover it up for a little bit, but they will always go back to who they are. And usually, it's from a trauma in their own life, something that has not been healed. And that's what we want to do. We want to heal so we can come together as whole people. Okay, let's see what we get here. Okay, do you see that? Wow, lots going on in that. So and this is telling. Do you see her? And do you see him? And do you see how he has his back towards us? And the longing on her face? And do you see this wise man over here? Knowing that do you see that longing? Searching for that approval. But he has turned his back on you. And this is wisdom telling you that this is not what you think it is. He is not who you think he is. Or she is not who you think she is. And you have all these around you. And they all know, they are watching from afar, knowing. But sometimes we do not listen to what other people tell us, or I always say, when people tell you what to do or they're giving their opinion on what to do you know how hard it is to even change yourself when you want to change something? So then thinking if you tell somebody to change, that they're going to do it because you said it, that is wishful thinking, because it's hard enough for us to change ourselves, even if it's something we truly want to do. It's a lot of hard work. And so there's also a little kid over here. Do you see that? He's kind of hiding right there. And I have a feeling that you want to meet the love of your life and start a family. But this, the person who has their back to you, is not the person to do it with. That is going to cause more drama and more hurt and more heartache than maybe you can withstand. So, we have one more card right here. And this says it all. It's daggers in your heart. Because seeking love or approval from anyone, this is always going to be the outcome. It's going to be stabs, daggers in your heart, and it'll never feel good. Trauma bonds never feel good. If somebody is making you cry, making you question yourself, lowering your confidence, then that's what this is. And it's not something you want to chase. So it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. And I see this right here, and this sums it up, is upset you're turning a blind eye to it. You don't even want to see it. Do you see all the daggers around? And you're trying not to see, you're blindfolded, but look at, you're also constrained. And that's how you feel. That's how your heart feels. It feels constrained. And all these daggers all around you. Someone making you feel not good enough. Somebody making you feel like you aren't loved, even though they're supposed to be the one who loves you the most and who's supposed to support you and tell you good things and lift you up. But sometimes we turn a blind eye because it's hard. And trauma bonds are sometimes hard to detach from. You miss that person. It's what you're familiar with. It's what your heart knows. But it's time to cut the cords on that. And it's time for a fresh start and a new beginning with someone who truly loves you, that you don't have to win their approval or their love from. So, we're gonna take care of that. We are going to take care of that right now. We're gonna do some cord cutting. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna take the scissors and I'm gonna have you hold your hands out like this and just close your eyes. And I want you to imagine as I'm cutting that imagine there is a cord between you and this person. Okay, do you have that picture in your mind? There's a cord attaching you. But here's the thing, it's not attaching you by your heart. It's more attaching you like right here, like right where your ribs come together. So it's not a heart attachment cord. If it was a heart attachment cord, you will feel the difference. You will feel loved. You will feel accepted. You will not feel like you are chasing anything or anyone. So, you are not connected to the hearts of each other. You're connected more to like the ribs. So I want you to close your eyes and think about that cord going between both of your, like right between your ribs, that cord is going to go just like that. Okay, do you see it? I'm going to take that cord and I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to keep cutting it, okay? You just keep thinking about the cord unraveling and being cut and detaching so that the trauma bond is going to be severed. Okay, I'm gonna now cut like this. We have to get all of it. Just think, all that self-doubt is leaving you. All that tiredness from all the energy spent on chasing love, commitment, kindness, waiting for compliments, waiting for them just to do something nice because they want to, not because they have to. No more of them saying that you are just nagging them and they do things out of love and respect, not out of obligation or fear or control. is going to control you again for your affection, love, and kindness. They are going to love you wholeheartedly with all their hearts, giving you compliments, telling you that they love you, telling you you're beautiful, what a great person you are, how smart you are, how fun you are to be with. Do you feel it? Do you feel lighter? You don't have that tug anymore from that cord. You don't feel like you're being dragged under, that they're dragging you under. They're dragging you under, they're pulling you under with them. Because most of the time, they're bringing you under because they're insecure. And they don't want you to know that. They want you to think that they're all powerful and they have all the control and they'll keep their love and their compliments and all their support from you because it's the one way that they can keep you under their thumbs. But you don't. That's not where you belong. You don't belong there. Push that cord aside. Push that cord aside. Ready? Push them. There you go. Push it out. No more. You're breaking free. 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 You broke free. You are free. You're free. You feel light. You feel light as a feather, 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 as a feather. No one ever again is gonna make you feel that way. The only people in your life that you will allow in and you will accept are those that love you, that give it freely, that make you feel good about yourself, that tell you you're beautiful and you're smart and that you can do anything, and gives you the confidence to do that because you are beautiful, kind, loving, smart, confident. You can do anything. 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 So no more letting someone drag you down like an anchor with them, because that is not who you are. It is not who you are. It's not who you are. It's not who you are. It's not what you were created to do, to be. That is not why you are here. You are here to do amazing things. You are here to do amazing things. Do you know? 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 Because I know that you are magic. You are magic and you are beautiful and you are smart and you are loved. You are so loved. You are so loved by so many people, and they don't want to see you hurting like that. And it is time to cut that trauma bond. It is time to cut it. It is cut. That is it. It is over. You are healed.